Welcome to the second series of Positive Psychology. We will discuss the interventions and the main model of positive psychology, which will lead you to massive transformations, and it will give you the basics to enhance your life with the best methods to acquire your happiness and success. So please stay tuned and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and let's dive into the content. PERMA as the human flourishing model was introduced by Dr. Martin Seligman. Let's look at what PERMA stands for. P stands for positive emotions. Most of us know when we feel good and what we need to do to feel that way. Positive emotions are the basics of being happy, but not enough to improve our overall well-being. If you know that going out with your friends, partner, family, seeing a movie, playing sports give you positive emotions, go ahead to do more of it. Things that gives us pleasure may not be so great if you do it too much. So we have to watch out, like eating too much chocolate, just generally eating a lot of junk food and so on. There are actually ways we can build positive emotions, and here are some ideas. You can increase positive emotions by listening to people's best moments and their peak performance. Listen to uplifting music, be curious, be kind and understanding, that will elevate positive emotions. So now let's move to the next letter. E stands for engagement or flaws. What does it really mean to be fully engaged or to be in flow? What's flow? Flow is an effortless action, and yet the moments stay as the best moments in our life. Athletes call it being in the zone, right? That's when they are in the floor, when we fully in the flow or fully engaged. The basics of flow is challenge and curiosity. Please check my videos in flow for better understanding. Brushing our teeth with a non-dominant hand. Not only will you become even more mindful, but if you create a habit of this exercise, and you do it for 30 days. I would say anything you do for 30 days or more in a row, meaning that you brush your teeth with non-dominant, that's only 30 days needs to be in a row. You will actually increase your willpower based on the research. If you do something you have never done before. R stands for relationships. Relationships are based on the research, the number one predictor of happiness. So people who have a strong supportive relationships feel that they're happier than those who don't. Also, have you ever wondered what makes a successful person? People with more support and fewer conflicts tend to be more successful. So it looks like one of the key predictors of success is also having good relationships. So here we have a great predictor of happiness, success. Let's just touch base briefly on relationships. We spend a lot of time interacting with people. Quality, not quantity social relationships are happier people, but what can we do to build even better and more positive relationships? How about we start with listening? It's amazing that listening is one of the skills that hasn't been taught in colleges, and yet, it is one of the most important skills, and you can truly have amazing relationships just by listening. Listen to be able to get engaged in discussion, listen to be able to help. It is so true that when we listen, we learn, and when we talk, we only hear what we already know. So keep learning and keep improving your relationships. Let's move on. M stands for meaning, and purpose. Having a meaning in life and the things we do is incredibly important for our happiness, to our overall happiness. So once we find the meanings in things we do, and regardless what we do, we can always find the meaning, and once we do, life is suddenly much better meaning in anything that you do. So instead of seeing your job as a way to get paid and pay our bills, as most of us really do, try to find the meaning. See always the big picture. And feel grateful for helping others to achieve better. As a way to get paid and pay our bills, as most of us really do, try to find the meaning. When for example I am working with a client in health coaching, I always look at them for serving their needs to be better people and achieve their health goals. When we help other people, we feel better as well. Here you can see a difference between altruism and pleasure. Pleasure is something that helps us feel good right directly. Just helps us feel good. But doing something altruistic helps other people at the same time, helps us as well, without really seeking for pleasure for ourselves. We're helping other people, and at the same time we feel good about it. To build even more meaning in our life, let's be more authentic, let's be ourselves. Try meditation, prayer, or simply care for others. Find the meaning in what you do and what you want to do. You know what your life is all about. Stands for achievement. And you know, as human beings, we are meant to achieve something to get to our goal, whatever that might be. Without the accomplishment, we feel worthless and therefore not happy. You know, I know sometimes you'll say, well, I just want to relax, I don't want anything. Yes, there are times that we do that, but if it's too much of that, trust me, that does not bring happiness to us. So therefore, accomplishment and saying I did it, and I did it well, is what makes us happy. Life worth living. Often to achieve something in life, we set the goals, we make the necessary steps toward that goal in order to achieve it, and some goals we achieve. Others, we do not, and that's okay. It's life. As long as we move forward and move towards the achievement, is what improves our overall well-being. However, I think it's important to mention here that you should be motivated by yourself and not by other people. Let me repeat that you should be driven internally and not externally.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to push the subscribe button.